Hey, happy Monday. It's fun day. It's Monday. It's tired day. I'm tired. What's up, everybody? Hey, sorry that I didn't make it Saturday. I had the live plan. Unfortunately, life is life for me, and I had family to pop up and visit us. So happy belated birthday. Thank you, Queen Diva. Happy belated birthday to Bird and all the other, I think they say they cancers who are subs. What's happening, everybody? Tay Bay forever. Blackberry Molasses, good to see you, baby. I believe you was in my live a couple of, maybe last month, because I don't come on that much. And I saw your name scroll by, but I forgot to speak to you exclusively because I hadn't seen you, baby. Welcome back. Hey, Very Carey. Very Carey is going to be one of my teammates. Let me get this out the way. JB. Kimberly Black, Queen Diva, and someone else. Well, Jill Comfort Zone, y'all, please try to come over there and let's have some fun. You can form a team of your own. I think the flyers are already going out. I shared JB's coming up the 25th, and Jill Comfort Zone is coming up. We are playing Family Feud, and you have to have your team. And we're just going to have some good fun. I really pray and hope that you all support that. That's some good stuff. We need to do some fun stuff. And I'm real competitive. So hopefully we all will make it on June the 25th to JB's. Please drop JB link so everybody could please sub. If you're not a sub, go ahead and sub to JB. That brother supports a lot of content creators alike around here. And so we're going to have a good time. So our team is called the Juicy Jaguars because Miss Juicy Review is the captain of our team. Is me, Miss Juicy Review, the Unfiltered Muffy, and Very Carey. So we're going to play the winners. Round one is JB and Kimberly and her crew with Queen Diva and someone else. I don't know who the teams are, but we are second. We go second, okay? So y'all, if you want to form a team and you want to come over and we can enjoy a good time, then please make sure you join JB coming up Friday, and then you join Jill's Comfort Zone, which she has a game show coming up as well. Carrie, Very Carey, she does the brain teasers in the morning, and today I guessed all those tools except the trowel. I couldn't think of the name of that, but I guessed them all. But I was getting ready to go to work, so I couldn't drop down. But she gets up on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I think. Or Very Carey, you could drop her link. Thank you. That's his link, JB's link. And we just have a good time. We want to have some good times in the midst of these bad times. Now, I had a whole listen. I said I was going to start doing notes. So I did notes, but guess what? You miss a day, it's hard to catch up. So my notes was old, so I can't even use those. I can't even use those notes anymore because it's some other stuff brewing up. Some other stuff. We got to JD and the legal situation that they say has been, resolved. I really don't care. I never want to be a part of anyone's demise. I don't care what they do to me. I would just allow the universe to come around and take care of them. I'm not going to call anyone. I'm not going to, do anything to help someone demise. We got to get another pull up in Detroit area. Come see, listen, there's a lot of stuff going on. Then we got King Roman News and Rico. And now the reason why too, you wonder when some people stay out and they don't do too much commentary on stuff like that, because I knew they had some type of friendship going on a while back. And so I'm just going to sit back and watch them go at it. That's all I'm going to do. Hey, Rico, I'm not going, I'm not going to go into details, but I'm just going to let that play out. Now, you got these people flagging and striking the channels. And one thing I say, when you have mess on your platforms, I don't even want to do platforms. I really don't even want to do, not platforms. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm super tired to panels. It seems like so much chaos goes on those panels that it creates a problem for you as being a channel holder, especially when it gets out of control and you can't bring it back into control. You can't get control of your panel. People are trying to take over your panel. They trying to dictate to you what to do, and I just don't think the panels for me is necessary. They might be okay because I'm not going to let that nonsense go on over here. I'm just not going to do it. I got a certain decorum, always have had a certain decorum, and I'm going to stick to it. So with all that chaos and stuff ensue, I'll just go ahead and cut it off or drop you quick. So the panels are heating up. And yeah, it's easy to have panels because someone actually is creating the entertainment and the show. Rico, what's happening, baby? Smooches to you. People are creating the show for you. So it's easy. And it's kind of difficult to sit up here unless you're a good orator and you are restricted to notes and you follow your notes and you see everything that goes on that you can speak on. It's hard to stay and hold the audience for hours. Okay. See, panels could go on for hours and hours. You could walk away. You could go grocery shopping. They still cutting up on your panel. They still cutting up, and they are actually holding the crowd doing the entertainment. A lot of time the hosts don't even be there. And if they there, they just sit back and let that shit happen. So they are responsible for what happens on their platform. Some people say they're not responsible for their platforms or what people say or do. You are responsible because you are the channel holder. And you can always put, if you want to bless Berber, here's her Cash App. You can always gain control of your panel unless you just allow people to disrespect y'all. And that's where I want to go. The other day we were over there and the Kyle's thing was going down and Bobby was over there. King Roman News, the crew was over there. And they thought they was really dropping some hot tea about Bobby. Now, let me tell you this a little bit about Bobby. I don't know her personally. I know she was part of the crew. I don't know why she left the crew, and I really didn't care. To be honest with you, I really didn't care. I just know she was a part of them. Something must have happened. You didn't see her around very much. And now you hear her telling her story. And then you have the crew combating what's being said. Is more to it. I don't really care. And then I was listening, and as I was listening without, but you had, you know what? Let me just say this. I thank God that I make, look at me. I make the decisions that I make when I ban people or I get rid of people out of my life. And when I say it's up in the stuff, mother had you, mother freak you, I mean that. And I am so glad, because I don't have to worry about a lot of that nonsense, because I'm not going to let nobody come on my platform and just take over. And so you couldn't even really get whatever tea it was, whether it was going to be hot tea, cold tea, stale tea, fresh tea. You couldn't get it because there was so many interruptions of, the little chaos demon wanting to control YTC panel. Now, people is mad and, calling YTC weak, and she just let, the chaos demon take over. Listen, I'm not mad if she not mad. If she don't demand respect from her, I'm not mad. That's her panel. That's her. That's their relationship, however it is. So that has nothing to do with me. So if you allow somebody to come on and keep doing interruptions and you can't control them, and they talking over you and they threatening you and they disrespecting you, I'm not mad, because that's what's allowed over there. And it don't always have to mean somebody is afraid, y'all. It don't mean they weak. Sometimes people, hey, Thundercat #1 caller, sometimes people just don't want to be bothered with that back and forth. You going back and forth, back and forth. So for me, I'm not going to keep going back and forth on my panel. Hey, Ronnie Q, what's going on, love? Hey, T. Danielle, what's going on? I'm not about to do that with nobody. Just for me, it's just cut their ass off. That's it. I'm not going to keep arguing with you. I'm not going to keep letting you disrespect me. Listen, I've been through it. I know how to, and I had a lot of patience. But one day, your patience run thin, and then you got to hear people calling you punk, weak. You allow people to do this. You allow people. Nope. I'm not mad. If you don't demand respect and you don't gain control of your panel, that's your show. I have no right to say not one word. I'm not calling you weak. I'm not calling you scared. I'm not calling you nothing. I'm just saying you running your show the way you want to. But it's a sad situation when you can't even hear other people talk, because you got people who hit your link constantly, disrespecting and taking over. Baby, you got some people who hit the links, and when they hit the link, I just leave. I say, oh, no, not this shit. No, I'm not going to sit here and watch this. They go talk right over. They talk right over. They disrespect you. They try to tell you how to run your shit. I'm not doing that. I pay for this stream. I pay for this cable. I pay for whatever I have to perform a show over here, to have my show. I pay for it. Ronnie Q, is so good to see you, baby. So is to me, it's just bad for the viewers who's really trying to watch and trying to get whatever tea's gonna be spilled or try to enjoy the entertainment, for several people to hit your link and go on and on and on and on and on. I just can't tolerate it, and it won't be tolerated over here. That's why I don't have Ugly D over here anymore, because she tried it, and I don't have the Chaos Demon over here because she tried it. And I don't have anyone over here who's going to blatantly disrespect me. You had the other lady who came on my platform and called me bees. I shut that shit down. It's up and stuff. Then you had another one who came on my panel and tried to call me bitches. I shut that shit. I don't ever have to be bothered with them ever again, because I stick to what I say. I stand on my word. I don't F with you. I won't F with you. So I don't have to be bothered with that. But the panels are getting kind of out of control because everyone is hitting panels trying to take over. if for me, when I want to hear entertainment, I'm gonna tell you, when I want to hear, I want to hear everybody talk. Hey, Shakim Rob, what's going on, baby? You had a good show too. I love your little clips you play, but I want to hear. I don't want everybody screaming and talking. Oh, and you got to do 30-minute countdown, then another 30 minutes, then just finally you say freak it, and you just cut your show because people starting to do shit. People purposely come up on your panel. I noticed that people purposely hit your panel to cause confusion. I believe people are purposely trying to sabotage some of the content creators who host channels. And they come up there and they purposely start with people so they can get it going. And then things will be said about children, about dead people, about anything, porno. They just say every crazy thing that they know that will get your channel struck. And then you have the ones who's working in the background together, waiting for that to take place so they can strike your shit. And everybody don't know how to get out of out of those strikes. I know it's some people who's really good about reversing those strikes and different things like that. I personally, I don't get into the YouTube games like that. So I don't have to be bothered with all that. I just won't let you on my panel. And some people already know she's not going to tolerate that shit over there. So ain't no need of us going over to her panel. But they purposely come up there. Hey, old lady swag. And Pillsbury, thanks for stopping by. They purposely come on your channel because they trying to destroy your channel. They trying to get just enough to send to YouTube so YouTube could either demonetize you or snatch your whole channel. And they know YouTube is tightening up. I wish I could say something, but I don't. But let me tell you something. I know for a fact there's legal teams working right now to shut down some channels. I do have a good Judy who knows somebody on YouTube legal team, and they talking about a lot of the stuff that's going on, and they changing policies, and they're going to be very, very strict on certain channels, and they coming around demonetizing a lot of channels. So you have worked hard for your channel. Please protect your channel. Okay? Just protect your channel, because people who you may think that's for you aren't always for you. And like I said, when you drop that link, you take the risk of a lot of shit happening on your platform that can get your page struck and can also get you demonetized. So just keep that, because it's happening. Hey, QI, what's going on? So all that stuff was going on today, and then Shakim. Okay, so all that stuff was going on YouTube cameras. We know that sister was threatened several times, and she's dealing with it. Like she said, all the time, you don't have to come out here and tell your business. I, for one, believe in moving in silence. Even if I was going to do something to you, I'm not going to come out here and keep telling you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go ahead and do it and let it manifest, and then people will see. But it's nobody on here that I would ever really try to be part of their demise. I'm not trying to call nobody to get nobody kids taken. I'm not going to call no police, no probation. I'm not doing all that. Whatever's going to happen to you for whatever you've done, the seeds you sow, you gonna reap them. No need of me being a part of it. I'm just gonna sit back and watch. So they got all this stuff going on now. You got people being threatened, and you got other people coming into play. And I wanted to talk a little bit about the guy Audio. Audio's not around. But I remember when Shakim and Binary came in. I remember Shakim came in like a firecracker, baby. He was cussing and doing everybody. And I don't know if people believe that's how you got to come on and get on in the beef sector. I think you just got to be who you are. He simmered down a whole lot, but he came in as a firecracker. And I don't see no difference really with him and that gentleman audio. I really didn't see a difference with them. And it doesn't matter who brought somebody here. I don't care how they got here, who platform they set on. If they get the people who like them and they run a nice show, they're going to get support. There's nothing we could do. It's a good day when I get, oh, thank you, Chris. It's really nothing we could do, y'all. There's no gates or nothing. If a person come over here, we can't blame, oh, Lemon is to blame, Peace is to blame, Breed to blame. No. Those people went to those channels. They sat on those panels. They did whatever they had to do, and they got the subs who liked them. And the subs, even though they were shouted out, let me tell you something. Even though I shared, say, Miss LA's stream, and I sit in her chat every day. I like her vibe and everything, and we vibe. That don't mean the people are going to come over there because I tell them to go and sign to Miss LA and they go like Miss LA. You have to deliver content that's going to entertain the people. Point blank, period. It don't matter how you got over here, because all of us have entertained some of the very same people that we talk about now. And people, and I know for the older people of the beef sector and stuff, they feel some kind of way. They don't like to see new people come in, and especially when new people come in cussing them and disrespecting them, they have a hard time with it. But I think it's very hypocritical of a lot of people to talk about these people and you don't even give them a chance. Some of them never even get a chance. Some of them come over here and they get kicked in the ass so quick and scuffled and talked about and labeled and all that they don't even have a chance to really come over here and play nice. They just when they come over here, they get roughed up right away because people don't like them. It's okay for you not to like them. You're a grown person. You can like who you want, but you can't impose that on me. You can't tell me not to like somebody, not to support somebody. You can't, because I'm my own person. I'm my own person. And so I'm just because you don't like them don't mean Mz.Teavalocity don't have to like them. You know what? There's a lot of people that don't like me. That's the truth. There's a lot of people that don't like me, but then there's a lot of people who do like me, who come over here and support me. I know my core supporters, So I thought that was something else. I don't know if that brother would have did that damage and came in like that and just buck wild like that if people would have just given him a chance. Now, like I said, they did the same thing to Binary Shakim and some others who came over here. Those people, you end up, hey, Black Girls Cold Sugar, you end up liking them and then you end up supporting them. So you have to give people a chance, and some people is just not going to give them a chance because they want to remain the old beef sector without evolution. We got to evolve. We have to network. We have to, if you want to make money, yes, is a pool of people here who super chat, cash app, and throw money all around. But then you want new people to come in too, and so I just say that for me, I give people a chance, but for some people, they won't give them a chance, and that's how it is, and certain people I won't give a chance because I see their behavior, Kimberly. That's a good point. Some people I'm not going to support. I just don't want to be bothered with them because I see the way they act. Hey, what's going on, Rodney? But again, I think a lot of times what happens if one person don't like you over here, and then you start hearing another person don't like somebody, then another, then for some reason is more of a follow thing. It's not like, hey, let me learn this person for myself. Oh, and this right here, this shit is dead too. I'm gonna get to that too. So for me, I have to learn you before I just say I don't like you. If you haven't done anything to me, I'm not going to just automatically dislike you because you knew and you coming over this sector and you cussing folk out, because that's what they do over here. They cuss each other out. They cuss folk out. That's what they do. And it is what it is. Like I said, if you don't do anything to me, then I don't have a problem with you, right? So I thought it was very unfair, the way they treat people when they come over here. You just start judging them right away. You don't give them a chance. They are disrespectful, but you know why, Diamond B, I think that is? Because in their mind, they see the way that we treat each other over here and how you could cuss each other. I'm going to tell you, here's a perfect example. Let me try to make it. See, they believe that you could cuss folks out and then you could be their friends again because that's what they shown over here. That's what they shown. The very people who cuss and talk about each other family, docs, you befriend them in a couple of weeks, or sometimes it don't even be a couple of weeks. They dog walk the shit out of Uppity. She's on everyone's platform now. The very same people who dogged the shit out and she dogged the shit out of she's on their platform. Pizarro is very forgiving. They'll be back on Pizarro's platform. So when people come over here and they see that's the game over here. And then if they see you making money, they think, oh shit, that's how I gotta come in. Because if I come in nice, then most people gonna treat me like shit. So I'm gonna have to come in the same way. And that's the truth. No, I'm not mad at you, Rodney, but I will address that in a minute. I'm not mad at you because I did get something, but I'll address that in a minute. So that's what happens. So you can't get lost in like, oh, they come over here and they just disrespect people. No, a lot of people, and I want to be honest, a lot of people start disrespecting newbies first by saying they don't want them around. They this, they that. We don't need no new friends over here. Go back where you come from. That little boy, that little piece of shit, that this and that. So you offend them, and then they just start disrespecting you because we disrespect ourselves over here. That's the ticket. That's what I see happening. Hey, free thinker. Thank you so much. I really believe that's what happens, and it's unfortunate because I believe some of these people will be able to fit in. Like I said, Shakim came in the same way, y'all. I don't know if y'all remember. Oh, he cussed everybody out. But listen, everybody cool with Shakim now. Everybody cool with him. So it's two things you look at. You treat people the way you want them to treat you. If you start calling them names and you start disrespecting them and you don't try to get to know them, then that's what they gonna give you in return. And that's how it's always been. I mean, it is what it is. You guys dog the shit out of each other and y'all friends the next day. Hey, Barry, Black Girls Go. When I'm disrespected, all bets off. Some people don't tolerate it, but just look at this, Black Girl Code. Some people do. See, I would never tolerate anybody calling me a bunch of bees, anybody talking about my kids, my mother, my sister, and be cool with them. But that's the game over here. So these people coming in thinking they playing the game, but see, they don't sit back and just watch for a little while. They don't just watch and see that this, hey, life with Jamila Smooches. You know what? They don't sit back and see that this shit is a game, that this is what this is what the people accept over here. I don't accept it. I don't play games like that, but I'm just a little channel. I'm just a solo person, but I don't accept that bullshit. You're not going to ever befriend me if you do so much to me. And I say that all the time. And I stood on that and I stand on it. That's how I am in real life. Ain't no forgiving. No, ain't no forgiving. Mother had you, mother F you. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. From the bottom of my heart. I'm not going to play those games. So now you got people coming over here threatening other channels. They threatening your channel. And it's hard for you to control them because you don't know where they're coming from. You don't know. We have gotten so weak over here. They gonna get mad, but it's okay. We have gotten so weak over here that we team up with other people to destroy our own people. Ain't that shit crazy? The beef sector teams up with other people to destroy our people. Now, the very same people that they was teaming up is trying to destroy them. Make it make sense. The very same people that you help to try to destroy a platform owner over here, you teamed up with them. You said it out your mouth. Everybody know, and now they attacking your ass. Tell me how that works. Now, why would I? Why would some of y'all be behind the scenes with some of these people? For the life of me, I don't understand. If I seen the damage you have done to someone else, why do you think I'm going to throw myself into the midst of you doing damage to me? This is the craziest shit. It's weird on here, y'all. It's very weird. Very, very weird. It just gets weirder the more I watch it. And like I said, it's a shame because you have panels and you have some good stuff going on. You know, you trying to get to the, and then you have people who destroys the panel and you continue to let them be. I just don't think it's fair to the subbies. But again, I don't tell people how to run their platform because they can't tell me how to run mines. Just that simple. Hey, RNYTV, Butter Pecan Hollow, but they done tore the beef sector up. So now you know that the beef sector is branching out and other people coming in and they doing a lot of panels. That's what they offering, a lot of panels, you know, and stuff like that. You just have to go along with it. You just have to evolve with it. That's all you could do. You know, there's nothing different. There's no need for no town hall meetings. I heard that last week. They was talking about town hall meetings. They was trying to figure out who was the hosted. For what? My thought was for what? You can't stop people from coming over here. Now, you could black them out, but everybody's not going to black them out. See? Everybody's not going to agree with you because you don't like a person and you don't want them around here. So what was a town hall meeting going to do? What the fuck, y'all? This is YouTube. You can't stop what's inevitable to happen. There's transition. There's different things going on here. You can't stop that. Hey, Lady Tia, you can't stop it. So it's one or two things. You can either get with the times or you could just move the freak over because they definitely going to take over. They taking over. They taking over so much. You see them on people platforms and people are frozen while they run their shit. I said, what the hell am I watching? They frozen. They can't even run their shit because they got other people up there just running right over them. Just running right over them. But you allowed that. So why y'all mad? Why is anybody mad at new people coming over here? What is a town hall going to do? Even if our very own special person who hosts town halls would have hosted them, who wouldn't even bother with this shit, don't even see them over here that much. Even if James hosted a town hall meeting, what was that going to do? What was that going to do for us? They hosted one before. It didn't stop the Umar boys from coming over here. So what is it going to do? The only thing you could do as a platform holder, a content creator, is not allow them on your platform if you don't want that mess. But you can't get mad at other people. Y'all can't get mad at other content creators because they allowed them to be on their platform. That's their money. That's how they make their money. They're not going to stop making money for you. But when you start, let me tell you something. When you start threatening me and start disrespecting me, over talking me, trying to run my platform, then you got to go. I don't give a fuck what you do in the process. Dox me, pull up, whatever you think you gonna do, expose whatever, but you not gonna just make me shut up and stand still on my own platform and tell me what to do on my platform. That's a lot of goddamn nerve. That's a lot of nerve. But some people will accept it. Some people. Striking channel takedown wars is not for me. Yeah, I think it's terrible. But that's the crowd. That's the crowd. That's who you get mixed up with. You cool with them. You cool with them long as they doing it to somebody else. It's cool as long as they were striking Nest channel. And I have to be honest, it was cool. Everybody was, but when it started happening to other channels, everybody not cool. See, that's part of hypocrisy. Is a problem when they do it to you, but it wasn't a problem when they did it to her, when people did it to her. You know, and y'all already know she's not my favorite, but I have to shoot straight from the hips. It wasn't a problem when they did it to her, but now is a problem when they do it to other people. Y'all need to cut that bullshit out. You need, there's no gray areas. Is black and white. Is either wrong or is either right. Hey, Donahue, and that's the truth. Just stop the hypocrisy, because that shit's screaming real loud over here. Just because you like a person, just because you like them, don't make them right. If somebody's wrong, call them on that shit and stand on it, because all of us know right from wrong. I understand this is entertainment. It shouldn't even go that deep, but it's some shit happening around here, y'all. It's higher than, it's higher than what we could think. For real. It's some, you know what? I don't want people to think I'm crazy, but let me tell you something. I do believe in energy and spirit. It's some spirits roaming around here that y'all can't even fucking deal with. That's why they running haywire. They running haywire because you can't deal with them. And so most of y'all who can't deal with them turn around, team up with them, because you can't deal with them, because you don't know how. You invite that shit into your home, you have to deal with it now. And the only thing we could do as company is to sit back and watch them destroy your home. And they destroying a lot of homes over here. But it is what it is, right? It is what it is. So they destroying a lot of homes, and the only thing we could sit back and do is just watch it. It's an unfortunate thing for the beef sector. Now the beef sector got their own beefs brewing, so let's go there. They got their own beefs. They done popped up now. You got real beef sector people. You got Rico, KRN. You got Chaos Demon, and some other people. I think somebody over here. I think she into it. Oh, with KRN. I think she's into it with KRN. So you got beef sector stuff brewing up, and I'm sure everybody is just sitting back to see which way to go. And let me tell you something. It's very smart if people don't get involved. See, I learned long time ago when I first came on here, and I thought this was a team sport. I'll say it like that. I'll use it. And I was over here on this side. And then you have Fi Babe and Sean, Fi Babe and them over and QB and all of them. I said, oh, I like this. We over here. We going back and forth. I thought that was cool. And I thought that, oh, now I got to see what team I'm on. I want to see, ooh, this is fun. But that shit went out the window. That went out the window. Because you know why? I saw that, and then I realized, oh, they gonna be all right. They go, oh, that's what they do. They cuss each other out. They dox each other. They call people, and then they fine. They all right. So you just step back, Miss T, and you just watch. I'm not going for one side or the other. I'm just gonna sit back and accept it as entertainment and not get too invested. When it gets heavy over here, I told Diva, it's taking me a lot to come on today. It's getting kind of heavy over here. See, because you got people who forces working to put people in jail or to disturb their real life, whether I like them or not. I don't want to disturb someone's real livelihood. Now, maybe they deserve it because they've been out here doing some shit, but I'm not going to be a part of it, okay? When it gets that heavy and I start seeing people wanting to put people in jail and do shit like that, and other sectors is, merging over here and working with each other, I said, nope, that's too much for me, Queen Diva. I said, it gets to be too much for me. It gets too heavy. I don't really want that energy around. Just observing everything. But I think it's some stuff that's going down. I really do think it's some stuff going down. And I just got to sit back and watch. That's all I could do is sit back and watch, right? You just got to let it happen. Hopefully, no one will get into too much trouble. And I always say, if you put it out here on YouTube, don't you ever think that no one can break through your VPN, your IPN, your VP with all them ends, and they can't get a video that they need. I have seen people capture shit so quick. Let me tell you something. I was there twice when people got porn bombed. I never saw it, y'all. Never saw it. And maybe because I was at work too, but I was looking at the screen. But I never saw when they got porn bombed. But I bet you who did see it and who got the clip real quick and who was real quick on was Shakim. Shakim got everybody's porn bombing. So that just goes to show you people are recording and they waiting for shit to happen. And I'm not saying Shakim was waiting for anything, but I'm just saying that's how fast they are. That's how fast they are. So don't think it can't be you. When you allow all that ruckus and all that shit up on your platform, there's a strong possibility that you will be next. And they could be setting you up. They could be setting you up. Now, I know we have some good entertainment over here. I want everybody to enjoy the entertainment, but the best thing to do is not be with people behind the scenes, because people will always expose that. It's certain people who I would never, ever be behind the scenes with, because as soon as Mad Day come, they call it Mad Day. Guess what happens? They expose you. They expose you. And some of these people are relentless. They're not going to stop. They're going to continue until they get the result that they want. I don't care how much times it take them or whatever, but they're going to keep going. They're relentless. They're not going to stop. They're not going to stop. They just go continue to do it, and it is what it is. So let me read some of this. If people haven't learned their lesson about it's sad. Don't waste your time taking sides. No, I won't even take sides. Like I said, I'm going to sit back and watch the entertainment, because we got other people involved now. People who don't give a shit. You got people who don't care about losing nothing. People who will go to the extreme to destroy you. I'm just going to sit back and watch. But like I said, I didn't think no town hall meeting was necessary. I think if you allow people to come over here and you see their behavior and how they act, a lot of times they don't act no different than the people who's already over here. And I believe in their mind, they believe, oh shit, we got to act like that so we could get our channel popping. There's a list of people whose channel they're going to try to take down, and we'll just have to watch. We have to watch. Now, what else did I want to talk about? I talked about that. I talked about there's new people. I didn't have very much. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff that took place. King Kyle's you something else. King Kyle's is something else. Him and JD is into it. We'll have to see how that play out. We just have to see. Now, I don't think it was no real tea, but again, I could be missing stuff because I don't watch everybody, and I don't watch for extensive periods. Like you know, because I don't have time. Hey, Barry, I'm sorry if I didn't speak to you at first, but I do know that King Kyle's, you know, he's into it. KRN is into it with JD. So, you know, you got a couple of people who's into it, and we just have to see who comes out the winners. That's all. You know, I just want to know. Is always get exposed, and that demon said all the time, and it keeps being true. Is a lot of people fool with that demon behind the scenes. I don't see how. Hey, what's going on, DC? I don't see how. I don't see how a lot of people go behind the scenes with certain people. We done seen it too many times. Now, I got something the other day, and Diva, I know you probably gonna be mad at me, but Rodney, I got some the other day, a little clip, and I heard your good Judy cussing me out, and I know you went on the platform to ask her not to time me out, which that she never timed me out. I never said that she timed me out. I said every time I drop down in your chat, she has something to say about me, so I just won't drop down your chat. Now, I don't want to believe that you went up there and said that, you know, I got the clip, I went over there and I looked at it because I normally don't look at it, and you were saying, hey, can you please don't time out Mz.Teavalocity, just leave her, you know, be when she in my chat, and she commenced to dragging me. Now, here's my problem with that, Rodney. You should be well aware when somebody don't like someone, like she don't like me, and I definitely don't like her. We know that, right? I don't think you should have said anything, especially on her platform. You could have said it on on your own, but it wouldn't have made no difference. And I believe you did mean well when you said don't bother, but you already know what she gives. So to me, by you putting that out there, gave her the opportunity to call herself dragging me, because a bitch like that could never drag me. She'll never touch me in fake life or real. So I didn't give a fuck. No, you know, but I think that right there just triggered her, you know, and she does that to me and my sister. So I said that I won't drop down in your chat, because I noticed she's another one that be on your platform and just to commence to cussing folks out. And what I'm not gonna stand for is a little tramp bitch like that keep talking shit to me. I think by you doing that, you know, she know I don't fuck with her and she don't fuck with me, and we gonna leave it like that. But as far as dragging me, they sent me a clip and say, hey, she over there. A bitch like that could never drag me. She could never touch my life and my lifestyle. So she could never, ever really drag me. You know, she has no room to drag me. But I don't fool with her. And I think by you doing that, that you did that, and that triggered her to talk about me. You know, sometimes you just leave stuff around. I'll accept your apologies and I keep it going, but you already know she don't like me, and anytime she gets an opportunity, she's going to drag me. But she calls herself dragging me. She calls the bitch can't ever drag me, ever. She always talking about my looks and my this and my that. I look 100 times better than she'll look. When she get my age, she ain't gonna look as fucking good as I do. She better hope she make it to my age with her fucking mental instability and her crazy shit going on. Before she could ever come to me, she better go and take care of her motherfucking responsibilities and don't worry about me. You know? So I don't know if you did that. You know, I don't think, I would hope you didn't do it purposely, Rodney. You know, I would hope you didn't do that, because I know that if I go to somebody's platform and I know they don't like the view, I'm just reading, and I say, oh yeah, please don't say anything to the view. I know damn well if the platform owner, whoever I'm talking to, you know, have a strong disdain for view, they gonna start dragging her. talking about her. I know that because that's what they do, you know. But for her to always talk about my looks, she really got it fucked up, because that girl would never, ever in her life look as good as I do. She ain't even got my fucking lifestyle. So she need to try to get there before she starts. And they always talk about, oh, most of them bitches better hope they get our age. The lifestyle that they live right now, they may not make it to our age. And that's a fact. The shit she talk on here, she never know what energy is going to come back to her. Cute not. So special K legs, dip lip tramp stamp. I don't give a fuck about what you say about me. You will never ever equal up to me. Okay? So you can say what you want. But Rodney, I did want to address that. And I was kind of pissed off. I was pissed off at you, because it's like, why the fuck would you go on her platform and ask her not to bother me? I don't give a fuck about her bothering me. I was just addressing you, saying, Rodney, you know, I love, you know how, Rod, I come over there to support you. But every time we over there, my sister or I, you got the special K-leg, dick lip tramp stamp, always fucking saying something about us. And that's not good. No, I'm not going to want to support you, because, again, to me, you allow that. And here we go. Here we go. What is allowed? Oh, it's not your responsibility. Oh, it's not your fault. You the platform owner. You could shut that shit down. But I know she's your good Judy, and that would be hard to do. Okay? So I accept the apology. I'm going to move on. But I was going to address that as well, because I was kind of pissed. You know, when they send me that, say, go over there, she talking about you, you know, and I was like, I went to the part and I was like, oh, okay, she talking about. I said, for what? I mean, for what? She got other fish to fry. She better worry about those fish she could fry. She shouldn't worry about me. Uh-huh. See, and what kills me is it's easy for you to sit on your platform and talk shit about people. But if you seen half of these people in public, they will shit on themselves, because they wouldn't know what to do. They fucking scary. They keyboard gangsters, and they just talk shit because they know you can't reach out and touch them. If you could reach out and touch half of these motherfuckers, they wouldn't talk all this shit they do. You know? Oh. It was her platform. It wasn't Rodney's platform. It was her platform. He went up there to ask her, would she not time me out for one? She never timed me out, and I never said that. But then I think he corrected it. Mm-hmm. You know, I think he corrected and said, well, can you not say nothing to her when she's in my chat? And boy, oh boy, that just lit the match. That just lit the match for her to just talk about me and my sister, because that bitch ain't got nothing better. Now, you know what? Ooh, that would be one bitch I would like to bash in the face. I would truly like to bash her in her face. Yeah, some people, you know how you just want to choke the shit out of them. She is one of several on here that I would just like to bash her in her fucking face. I know you don't like me, and I don't like you, and let's keep it like that. You got plenty of commentary to talk about Tramp other than me and my sister. But I wish that I could see you in Jersey, because you know you go to Jersey sometime. I wish I could see you and just punch you in your motherfucking face, Trick. That's how bad I can't stand you. Okay, thank you, Rodney. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, Miss T. Yeah, I hate to talk violence, right? Yeah, I shouldn't talk. I'm sorry, Kimberly. I'm sorry. But that's how bad, you know, because when you don't bother people, I don't bother her. But like I said, oh, she got enough to contend with too. Her shit is out here on the street and exposed. So she need to worry about that instead of worrying about Queen Diva and myself. But you guys, I'm only going to spend an hour on here. I don't spend very long. I do appreciate y'all coming through. Like I said, I'm going to see what happens with this JD thing. You know, we go see, because like sometimes you get into bed with devils and you got to deal with them little demons, you know. And so we just go see what's gonna happen. They say Ugly got something going on. She's another one that get on people's platform and just take over. They just take over the goddamn platform. You can't even listen because they yelling over each other. I don't even know how people say that's entertainment when you know you got, hey Jazzy, smooches to you, sugar. When you got a platform and you got people just screaming over each other, you can't you can't even hear what they saying. If somebody was roasting and gagging and dragging, and that's what the beef sector is about, why can't we hear? Why can't we hear them? Why can't we hear them drag each other, roast each other? Why do it always have to be all that screaming over in the loudest mic? Sometimes they come on the mic so loud, I just leave. I said I can't even listen. It's not entertaining. Yeah, it's not. It's not. You want to hear something and they just talking over you, and all of them 30-minute timeouts and yeah, I can't do it. But I thought it was my channel it happened on. No, sweetheart, it wasn't your channel. No, it was your channel that stuff take place at. Like when I dropped down, you know, several times she always said something to me. When Queen Diva dropped down one time, she said something to Queen Diva, and then, you know, it's like, fuck, why even come over there and support him? You know? But I know a lot of people just allow shit to happen, you know, because people don't know how to have an argument. Conversation is less, you know, how they are in their relationships. Yeah, I wish we could do better. But again, there are some things brewing up, some beefs, and we just have to watch them and see them play out. You know, a lot of times you allow people to come in your house and they kick up mud on your shit, sit on your couch any kind of way, you know, destroy your home, and then you don't have anything. You trying to rebuild after they destroy your shit because you allowed them to do it. That's what it looks like over here. We have allowed these people to come over here and take the completely over, and now you have to run scared because you think that they gonna snatch your channel because you done got into it with them. You allowed it, so now you know it is what it is. I'm sorry, Kimberly. Yeah. Well, you guys, I'm going to drop my link and then I'm gonna get the hell out of here. You know, I don't even know how to do it. Oh yeah. Like I said, some of these people should be banned from platforms. They really do. They just mess up everything. Rodney, you good? You don't, you know. Yeah, the sector's been sectoring now. The sector have been sectoring. But like I said, I didn't really hear nothing. You know, I know Bobby is on her tour and stuff. I really didn't hear nothing. Now let me talk about this too. So I was over at YouTube Cameras. I think we all was over there when that lady was up on the platform and she was, I guess, spilling tea. Now I'm confused, or y'all can help me out. Was it any tea as if King Kyles was saying anything about the crew? Because I don't think so. I don't think I saw anything, but I could have missed it because I'm in and out. But I don't see, they said he was talking about the crew. I thought that was about Tramp Stamp, not the crew. And we all know he don't like Tramp Stamp, so it wouldn't shock me that he said something about her, you know, or he was in her. We know he's all around, though. He let us know he's all around, you know, in discords and secret groups and shit like. But I never heard them say anything about the crew, really. So they tearing up your house, the blinds cracking, tables turned up. Oh, they ain't tearing up my house. They ain't tearing up Miss T's house. See, I don't want to show that bad. I don't want to entertain that bad that I'm gonna let people come over here and destroy my shit. That's just the truth. You're gonna have to get me some other way. I know some people been trying to enter other people's lives, you know, and porn bombing and stuff. I think that happened the other night. I was over at Lemons. I think I did go to Lemons. He had a lot of people in there. Something was happening over, and I think somebody was trying to porn bomb Pizarro yesterday, I believe. So I think people are still around trying to porn bomb. But somebody made sense. Now I don't know where the hell I was at. And they said whether you have a banner up or not, if people start saying the wrong things, that they could flag your channel as well. And I think you have to work in a group like that. I think somebody comes up to your platform and they start saying all these crazy things, doing these crazy things, and then there's a group of people start flagging them. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to use the B word, and Kimberly putting this out. I'm sorry, Kimberly, but I had to, I had to. Some of these people need to go out and touch some grass. In real life, they do. They really need to get out the house and get off, give the internet a break, give social media a break and go outside and enjoy the weather. I'm sorry, because I slung a bunch of bees, because that's how bad I can't stand that girl, Yeah, she is a bee to me. Yeah. Yep. All right, Rodney. I will return, no problem. And I'm sure when your friend is over there, I'll get harassed. I'm sure, but I will return, Rodney. In fact, believe it or not, I was at your live. You had a live today, I believe. It was today or yesterday. I just stayed up in the bushes, baby, but I was there. I just stayed up in the bushes. I think it was today. Was it today, Rodney, or yesterday? Hey! No, I did cuss a little bit. Oh, I called Dicklet a bunch of bees. I'm sorry. Let me go. Let me go and repent. Miss T, isn't it? I did. Where you been? You don't even want to be bothered with this shit. I see you on your Spill It Boy TV, though, doing your thing. Yeah, I do. Let me see what you asked me, baby. Miss T, isn't it against YouTube guidelines for telling people to unsubscribe? Yeah, It's against YouTube guidelines. Yep, you can't do that. Yeah, it's definitely against that. Flaggable words, P-bombing is very weak. Way to express grievance. I know, but that's what they do. Yeah, it is against YouTube guidelines. A lot of this stuff is against YouTube guidelines, and I'm not sure how a lot. Like I said, I spoke with somebody. Don't worry, I ain't gonna never say who you are, and they are part of. We never know who amongst us, y'all. Let's just keep that in mind. We never know who's amongst us. And they part of Google's legal team. They are part of, and I swear on everything I love, I'm telling the truth. They are part of Google's YouTube team, legal team, Google's legal team. So yeah, a lot of this stuff is, and I know it's been being reported, and they say they go crack down on it, but I don't know. I don't know how much. Yeah. But yeah, I was like, oh wow. But yeah, they part of Google's legal team, and they did say that they are going to start tightening up on some of the stuff that goes on platforms. And when we was having a discussion, they was talking about advocates for autistic children. Yep. They gonna be scouring some channel, and let me tell you something. There's a lot of protected class people here, and they gonna start taking a look. Hey, Duchess, you can't tell, Duchess. They are gonna start taking a look at some of channels, and when channels are reported, I don't know. They didn't go in detail, but they was just saying they had spoke to the people, one of their friends of the legal team of YouTube, and that they had some shit. This is for them. This is for them. They have some video clips and things documented that they are going over with YouTube legal team. I was like, wow. So I don't know. Hey, Rare Treasure, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by, Diamond B. And QI, is good to see you. It's good to see you back over here. Treasure Lane is sure glad to see you. And Lady Tia, good to see you. Treasure Lane, how are you? Tell your mom I said hello. I see you be on your Spill It Boy channel doing your thing. Doing your thing. Yep. So, y'all, with that being said, I enjoyed y'all. I think an hour. I have some stuff. Oh, yes, that too. Oh, so I think I told y'all this. Was now, and I told y'all I had called somewhere and I was taking care of something. And I swear, y'all, this was an AI person. I know it was an AI person, y'all. I'm like, this person is not a human. This is AI. They was trying to give me clearance to go on this government site. And they had fired me. And I know y'all that was freaking AI. Thank you, Lady Tia. What's happening with you, sugar? I know it was AI. I'm like, that's not a real person. You can tell the difference, but they getting rid of a lot of those AI shows and stuff, and the shows that where you have people who's not showing their face and they replaying different things. They do a lot of that replay over here. They better watch that too, because YouTube is cracking down on those what they call them. They do reaction videos. If it's not your material, yeah, they cracking down on that. If I miss you, only you can make me stop supporting. Glad you came on today. Yeah, you know what? You guys, it's just I have a lot going on, but it's also taking me a lot. And when I start seeing that some of this stuff is trying to affect people in real life, I just kind of back off. I'm like, this shit is getting too weird. It's getting to be too much. But then again, you dancing with the devil. A lot of these people are dancing with the devil, and I mean spiritually. I don't mean, have you seen the robot nurse at the hospital? No, but I'm gonna tell you this. We did let me see, about 3 years ago, one of our open heart surgeries was done by robots. Was done by robots. Ain't that crazy? I haven't seen them in my hospital, but I have seen them. I know they was there doing open heart surgery. I was like, wow. They videoed it and everything. They showed it. It's just amazing. Glad you. Hey, Tay Bay forever. Oh, let me do this right quick since I saw my partner here. Hey, Ronnie Q. Wait, let me make sure. Shit, that's Ronnie Q. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Ronnie Q.
Hey, Mz.Teavalocity.
Hey, Ronnie Q. What's going
What's
on?
going on?
Ronnie
I'm gonna
Q.
have to. I
Do
hear an
your
echo.
thing. I don't hear it, but I'll turn me
Okay.
off. I'll mute my mic.
Oh, that's okay. Um, did you notice somebody pulled my coattail? Um, Pizarro and a big 60 had been running around saying that I defended Bobby when she allegedly said that she would spit on a black woman. Now, be clear that I did hit Yaya's link, and I didn't even know Bobby had been up there because I came to her link late and didn't even know Bobby had been up there. But they said that I'm supposed to be I'm supposed to be so pro black. But I didn't say anything to Bobby when she said she would spit on RNY, only to find out that that was a lie. And if I had come up there after Bobby, I didn't even know Bobby was up there. I thoroughly explained that. And then on yesterday, they tried to bring that up again about Ronnie Q coming up there after she said she would spit on a black woman. And then what happened when they replayed it? What happened when RNY got up there and said, I thought she said it, and then I replayed it and I found out she didn't say it. So
No, I was
they
there.
said,
I was
yeah,
there.
yeah, and
Hmm.
Ronnie Q was supposed to go. I didn't even come into the live until I didn't even know Bobby had been up on the live. I found out that somewhere else. And then all of these lies, yours. Ronnie Q is always pro-black, but unfortunately, a lot of blacks are not pro themselves. So,
I remember that, Ronnie Q. I was there that day. You didn't say
okay,
no.
and then when they got their face smashed, and then they just wanted to just move on. Oh well, anyway. Oh well, anyway.
No, I remember I was there that day. It was Yaya's when Bobby
I,
came up there. And her R and Y got into it, and then you came up after. I think
and I
either
didn't
Bobby.
say any. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I don't remember her ever saying she'll spit on her though. She
And I
said
didn't.
something negative.
And I didn't say anything in defense of Bobby because I didn't even know Bobby had been on the link because I had just gotten there. Period. There was nothing that I said in defense of Bobby, period, because I didn't even know Bobby was on there prior to me hitting the link.
I
Period.
remember that day. Now you know my memory is like shit sometimes, but I remember that day when she was up there. Bobby was up there screaming about R and Y because they thought R and Y was the mole, right?
And I got with RNY personally one on one. So don't sit up there and say a lie is the truth and continue to perpetuate a lie. And then when you're busted in your lying, just wanting thinking that you're just going to move on. Well, anyway.
Well,
Anyway,
Ronnie Q,
so I
I was
had a
there that
personal
day.
talk to RNY about what I said to RNY. But
Mhm.
will they be woman enough to do the same? No, because they're not women. They are misfits,
Well, you
liars.
know what? You ain't even in this mess no more. So you think they'll address it, or will you address it other than here?
I will address it.
Uh
I will
oh.
address it.
Uh-oh,
Yes,
Q.
of course I will
Uh-oh,
address it.
Q.
Because
Uh-oh, Q.
people who don't even have their own best interest at hand, that they
Mhm.
won't get up off of their asses and vote, can't tell me nothing about what I'm pro anything. Because what good does it do you to be pro anything if you are not putting in action to make sure that what you for is enacted? Get the fuck out of my face with the bullshit. All right, thank you,
Hey,
T
Slick.
Velocity. I just
Thank
I just wondered that did
no,
anybody miss that?
no, I didn't miss it. But
They
I
even
knew.
brought me up on ODS's channel last night about that same lie.
Well, you know, those are some of your arch enemies. You know, they don't care for you and you don't care for them. And as long as, listen, one thing about it over here, I noticed Ronnie Q, and I'm saying this seriously. People will entertain a lie before they
Bef-
entertain the truth. And if it makes somebody they don't like look bad, they go that shit catches on like wildflower. That's what I don't like about this
mhm.
environment. It's too many fucking followers for me. It's not enough solo people who just independent thinkers. They just follow. You know,
And
so the people who didn't like you,
people who hear for themselves had nothing to say. Nobody had a word to say.
I
But I
remember.
have a word to say. See, because I don't need to lie to kick it. All right, that's all. I just
All
wanted
right,
to know
Craig.
if anybody else caught that, because didn't nobody act like they caught that, but I caught it. All right, have a good day.
All right, thank you, Ronnie Q. Keep doing you, Ronnie Q, because that's the only way. I mean, really, to be honest, I keep up with politics. This shit is out of control. But yeah, I remember that. But again, you guys, it's easy for somebody to paint a label and put a name on you and put a jacket on people when you have other people who follow along. Sometimes they don't think for themselves, and this is a tough. This is tough over here because you got a lot of people who would just go with the narratives. You know, even when that shit happened with Diva and I, you have people who knew that shit wasn't true who came out and said, "Oh, we know that ain't true." But then you also have people, hey, Sincere Sugar. Then you have people who just followed along with the story because it was salacious and they wanted to be entertained. But again, a lie is more entertaining than the truth around these parts. And there's so many group thinkers around here that they follow along. But what I did want to say is I see my partner in here, DC Kool-Aid. Hope all is well with you. And Lisa, I know I spoke to you in the background. But this is what I have going on. Ignore the date, you guys. Ignore the date. I think, oh, hold on. Let me wait. Let me. So what I'm going to do is let me remove that. Hold on. Let me remove that. So this Saturday, I'm gonna try, y'all. I'm gonna try real hard, y'all. I'm gonna try hard. This Saturday, I will be playing. It was supposed to be the 19th again. Family popped up to visit, and so I had to entertain them. That's why I didn't do the live. But for sure, I'm going to do live slot play this Saturday. Hopefully, it'll be 6 o'clock. I got to get with my partner. My partner has been dealing with her own stuff. She's doing well now. She's healing fine. And then I've been definitely dealing with my own stuff. I got to get off here so I can finish doing my duties. But don't forget, I will be slot playing on Saturday. Hopefully, my partner, DC Kool-Aid, could come and join me. 6 o'clock, we'll be at the MGM. And this is how this is going to go. Of course, I'm going to pick my members first. But then also, I'm going to pick subbies. So if I have 20, 46, okay, I have 5 members. And because I haven't been doing any members live, I appreciate all who continue to support me through membership. You know, I really, really appreciate that. But again, I'm going to pick 5 members and 5 subs. Whatever subs are there, we will do the drawing like we normally do. I'm going to put my members' names into a hat. And then DC and I will draw the members out and subbies. The subbies, we have to do what subbies are there. We'll have you pick a number. But I definitely want to give back. So again, the way it goes, I put up $20 for you. Okay, Lady Tia, but your name still could be drawn, baby. So don't worry about it. If you have a Cash App, you know I will Cash App you the money. But I will put up $20 for you. You could win 10 times, up to 10 times the amount of $20. If we hit something big, then you probably will receive more, okay? Again, with the subbies, I will put up $20 for you. You could receive up to 10 times the amount, right? If I hit more, then maybe you'll get more. But right now, you could win up to 10 times that amount. You have, if you get there, and say, for instance, I remember the first time I did it, Just Read My Book one, JB one, and a couple of other people one. Just Read My Book happened to, when I was playing for her, we won a major. And so she won $300. She won more than the $200 because you have a membership. Oh, but then I ain't been live, Ronnie Q. So I understand that. I understand that. So again, we will be slot playing live Saturday. I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure I'm out of my home. My home is taken care of, and I'm out of my home to meet DC at the MGM. And we're going to play live slot play, okay? Now, I know I had several people who asked me to let them know when I play again, and they may not be in this live, but if they hear it, I'm going to post something anyway. If they hear it or somebody tell them if they want to play, you always welcome to send me money and I can play for you. You have to have a Cash App, okay? You don't have to worry about Mz.Teavalocity doing. You get your money. I paid everybody their money. JB, is that correct? So again, thank you, Ronnie Q. Yeah, you was a member, but I hadn't been coming on. Yeah, post it. I'm gonna post it so people could see it. In fact, I'm gonna ship this over to DC, and she can go ahead and put the spin on this, the one that I have here. But again, we will be live slot playing. And I appreciate everybody who continue to hold a membership. I know I haven't been the best, when it comes to members, but this one way of giving back. Monthly, I will do this. Monthly, I will do this. My casino live, and you have a chance to win. Okay. Hey, Jilly Jill, we spoke about you earlier. Don't forget, if you down for some fun, we are about to play Family Feud over on Jill's. JB, what are we playing on yours? Now, Carrie is going to try to get Jeopardy again, but we have teams, y'all. We have teams, and I could just tell you my name. My team name is the Juicy Jaguars, Miss Juicy Review, the Unfiltered Muffy, Very Carrie, and myself, and we are ready to win. Now, JB is hosting a game show on Friday. This Friday coming up, and I believe it's 7 p.m. and I want to say it's Eastern Standard Time. Please drop your link. Diva, somebody drop his link again. And then we are meeting over at Jilly Jill's to play in August, Family Feud. You can still get on a team. Okay, here goes Kimberly's team. One team, one touch is Kimberly's team. I believe it's Kimberly, Queen Diva, JB, and someone else. So Diamond, if you want to play and you don't mind hitting a link, Jilly Jill will is on her page. We are playing Family Feud. Here go JB's game night. Y'all, please come on over and let's have some fun. Let's do something else. Oh, Room Shaker. Room Shaker is on Kimberly's team. So come on, let's have some fun. And let's try to make this at least a part of our social media experience together, that we have some fun, we enjoy ourselves, we kick back, and we love on each other in a positive way. Okay? Oh, Ronnie Q is on Just Read My Books. I don't know their team name, but Ronnie Q is on Just Read My Book. Now, we know Just Read My Book is competitive. Mz.Teavalocity is competitive. I'm hoping my teammates are competitive as well. But I believe that's in August, y'all. We need to do something other than engage in mess all the time, even though we love the entertainment of mess. But when it gets too heavy, then just move around. We don't have to bash people. We don't have to talk about. We don't have to do anything. We don't have to be in their chats. I'm leaving, or this is some bullshit, or you letting. No, just move around. It's thousands of places on YouTube that we can go to. But I hope we all be a part of this fun night. Okay? Because this is fun night. JRMB, Just Read My Book team is the flamethrowers. Okay, so Tia, you need to get 3 more people. You need to get 3 more people, Tia. Lady Tia, try to find 3 more people. Oh, Just Read My Book name is Tag That Ass. Wait a minute. Somebody, wait. Ronnie Q, you saying the name is Tag That Ass. And Jill said the flamethrowers. Which one is it? Okay, if you want to play Diamond, if you want to play, thank you. Welcome to the channel. I haven't really seen you. Maybe you under another name. Mixology, what's up, baby girl? Smooches, my love. But Lady Tia says she'll get a team. You have to go to Jill's channel, because y'all know I'm not that knowledgeable on how to share the channels and shit, and bring their flyers over here. But I did share it out. I did share the flyers out. But first we over at JB's house, and we playing multiple games over there. Jilly Beans is having the Family Feud. Just Read My Book. Name is Loser. Stop, Ronnie Q. But anywho, smooches to you, sugar. I hope you doing well. So we need all you do. Will have to form a team. The first 2 teams is, I believe, Just Read My Book and Kimberly's team, and then we are on the backup. We play the winners, and then we need some more teams. So maybe Monty, you might want to get a team or something. So Ray Black, where is Ray Black? Ray Black, sugar, I haven't seen you. haven't seen you, I hope all is well, because she never misses a live, and this is the second live she missed. But maybe she's out there enjoying the weather. You know, she could be traveling, enjoying the weather or something. So again, you guys, I got to get out here because I got to get ready to get dinner dished up and stuff. I appreciate you all for joining me today. Remember, if you are a platform owner, you do have control of what goes on. You are accountable for your platform. You work too hard. And I know sometimes the money gets good to you when you're getting all the cash apps and super chats and, you know, you meeting your goals and stuff like that. However, just be very careful who you cozy up to, because they may be the very same person or people who's trying to take you down, you know. And let's have some fun. Don't forget JB's game night. All right. So with that being said, I have to get ready to go. Duchess, you want to play a game? Duchess might join. So if you want to join, please let Jill know. If you want to join the Family Feud, that's coming up. We will have a good time, y'all. We enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe to Jill when she comes on. She has the comfort zone over there. Mixology have been coming on. I don't know if she gonna continue to come on. I mean, she came on and popped her ish with some stuff that happened with her. I just want to say this. You solid. Monty is a good friend. She's a loyal friend. She yeah, her heart is there. So all right, Bird, if you want to join the team, if you want to play, go ahead, try to get it with Jill. Comfort zone, she'll let you know. And here's JB Page. Please make sure you go over there and subscribe to him. Subscribe to Kimberly Black. She has motivational posts almost daily. I know she, you know, and she posts some good stuff. So all right. Life with Jamila. You may want to join us. Sugar, it was so good to see you. I know life is lifing with you. You know I love you very much and thank you so much. And the universe may be taking care of some stuff for you. Just catch what I'm putting down. I started to call you. The universe might be taking care of some stuff for you. Catch. I meant to call you. All right, y'all. I got to get ready to get out here. I got to get dinner. So I will shank somebody over again. I'm really competitive, y'all. I am. And I'm hoping Miss Juicy Review and the Unfiltered Muffy. I know Carey play games. So I y'all get familiar with Family Feud, you know, Steve Harvey and them. Get familiar with that. Thank you so much for joining. Shakim, thank you for being a member. I know you just popped down, but Shakim been having a good show over there too. Boy, and I tell you what, you know what? I don't come on, but they got this thing going on that's pretty tough. It's called redirects. They redirected, and boy, YouTube cameras redirected Shakim Ra redirects, and they got a lot of redirects going on, and they have quite a few people in their chat. They meeting their goals. So if you want to be a part of redirects, that's what you do. I don't come on enough. But anyway, with that being said, y'all, I'll catch you on the flip side. Thanks for joining me. Make sure you hit that like button, and I shall be back soon.